the truth.
I know I lie. I hear the birds. I see the sky.
See the sky. See the sky.
Let's chillin', I'm chillin', I'm smoking, I'm chillin' in the studio. This is the life that I wanna know. This is the life that's incredible. My homie at Aeros Studio said just let's jump with the sound that's gonna get this terrible crumbs. So let's party, rock, roll, let's smoke on this grind. This is New Mexico shine. Let's take over time. Baby, what you wanna do is what I wanna do to you. Baby, what you wanna say is what I wanna do to you. Let's just chill, let's take our life and let's feel this game. Let's feel it tonight, cause I got no time. So let's take this time, let me see you shake one time. Woo! I'm the lunatic, bring lunatic. I'm the representer, and you know that this down right here rocks you down, rocks it down tonight. This the only night you got with this style. What you want to do, what you want to say, what you want to play, let's just do it, yo.
And we're back on New Mexico Shine. I got Aeros Independent Studios in the house, and I got my brother Safari in the house. We're gonna jam out tonight, bust some freestyles. Aeros said no. So this is how we're gonna get down. I'm gonna bust out just a performance for you guys. This is a romantic rhythm. This one's for you guys, New Mexico Shine. New Mexico! She needs his touch. Yeah, Aeros Independent Studio. All she needs is touch. And all I can give you, my love, is romantic rhythm. Romantic rhythm. And all she needs is touch. And all I can give you, my love, is romantic rhythm. Romantic rhythm. Yeah, I'll be lying, he don't love you. That's why he does what he wants to. Chillin' with his homies and not you. Yeah, I took it there. In the sunset, yeah, don't cry. To me, that's a known lie. Based off a new lie. Yeah, I took it there. All she needs is touch. And all she ever wanted was romantic rhythm. When she's dancing with him. And all she needs is touch. And all I can give you, my love, is romantic rhythm. Romantic rhythm. And all you need is touch. And all I can give you, my love, is romantic rhythm. Romantic rhythm. You're so fine, like a rare wine, meant to be drank at the end of time. Looks like the end of time. Yeah, I took it there. The beat star, the moonshine, our hearts intertwined. Our love is beyond the time. Yeah, I took it there. All you need is touch, and all I can give you, my love, is romantic rhythm. Romantic rhythm. And all you need is touch. And all I can give you, my love, is romantic rhythm. Romantic rhythm. And all you need is touch. New Mexico is romantic rhythm. New Mexico shine. Yeah. Sunshine like a rare wine, and man should be drank at the end of time. It's like the end of time. Yeah, I took it there. The one say that don't cry, to me like a no lie, based off a new lie. yeah. You're watching New Mexico Shine, and I'm your host, Prick Lunatic. We'll be back after this. Hey, Tyler.
How's it going, Prick Lunatic?
All right, man. You're on New Mexico Shine, and you're a big part of the background, and I much respect you. Can you give everybody a taste of what you do?
Yeah, I'm mostly a camera operator down here at Studio 519, but I do lots of different stuff. I do grip work and gaff work and audio and stuff. Really just whatever needs to be done around here, but mostly camera.
All right, well, from everybody from New Mexico and New Mexico Shine, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, man. Peace out.
Yeah, this is Freak Lunatic. I'm your host. If you're new to the scene, this is New Mexico Shine. I had to take a pause because I have to think about that. I almost said Southwest 16. I'm here with legends in the house. I have Aeros Independent Studio.
What's up? What's up?
My man. And I have Safari, my brother, man.
What's going on? What's going on, man? Thank you. Thank you, Prick, for inviting me.
It'll be a great night. We're here today to represent New Mexico in the realest way, tell you a little bit of history about New Mexico, about the rap scene, and that's what we're gonna do. I have a Safari. He's been here since the beginning, man. Because of this, man, we're here in the studio today doing some stuff.
Right.
So tell us how this studio used to be or where it used to be at, man.
Well, let me see. I remember there was a DJ in maybe, I want to say late 99, and he invited me to the Channel 20. It was called Channel 27 in public access, and it was way up there on Manal in Wyoming at that time, almost by Sandia High School, right behind that Lotto Burger or whatever it was called.
Lotto Burger.
So I went there one day, and the DJ who was spinning, all he was doing was just scratching live. And I was just like, he didn't have a host or anything. So I would come in once a week. I was going to school and do the hosting, but it just started catching on. And he stopped doing it, and he just passed on the torch. And I was more trying to bring out like Lyricist Lounge was doing at that time, was this rapping comedy skit.
Yeah.
Like now it's like people could look at it like the Nick Cannon type, how he's doing his little show, but before that I looked at it more as like a rap comedy, trying to bring all the local artists in, trying to do a bunch. And at that time it was cool because they'll let you rent out the cameras. So you could take the cameras and I would do is for the weekend, if you rented it out on Friday, you don't have to bring it back until Monday.
And that's awesome.
So I'll take it Monday, and I'll go all up and down New Mexico, Santa Rosa, all the way. And then I got smarter and started going out to bigger cities. And at that time, the owner was like some hippie white man. And I guess he was just laughing. I played raw as shit, but I came in one day, played the most craziest stuff on air, and it was history from there. Like every day he wanted me to come on. It was like, at that time, you had to take a class for you to get the cameras, be in the whole thing. And a lot of the homies in the hood, we ain't taking no damn class, but they wanted to come and host. And I had there was 3 studios. There was a big one like this, B was a small man-to-man, and C was a smaller one, where you could just do a radio broadcast type down. I had the B because I had homies coming in, so I'll get a stick and be like, hit play and sit down yo, welcome back to Safari's Hip Hop Show. I got my man Prick up in here, Aero. Man, he just popped out of nowhere, man. We over here doing it, and at that time it was at the Bernalillo County Courthouse because they moved everybody from here to MDC. Everything done moved, so you could have the whole court building, and we just took it over. It was just, after a while, everybody would start coming. I would go to the clubs. I would go to to schools and watch the battles, and I didn't have an editor then. I just play everything raw, play it on. But I was only using it for commercials because it was live. So if Aero had to get ready, do my commercial, I'll just play what I recorded when I was in Santa Rosa, or I recorded when I went to the MDC jails, or the ciphers with the kids. Those would just be my commercials as in the meantime, because I was still learning the game at that time, and it was no social media then. I just come with a DVD, hit record, and just play my whole show, go home, watch where I messed up at, and I was just playing a bunch of crazy stuff. And
that's the good days when you could
we took everything for granted. Where you could be around everybody now. Everybody's all with their distance.
Well, now it's like, yeah, now with COVID, and then, everybody got a broadcast now. But everybody after me who have a broadcast, they were on my show. Like, I wish they would just be like, yo, bring me on that motherfucker so I can say my piece. But
The first
I get my
time-
props. I don't never get mad. I'm happy that everybody's doing it. It just sucks that it's like, it's...
But it is what it is, brother. It's like I tell Aero, man, you can give everybody a paintbrush, and it's gonna come out different with everybody, man. So it's all good, man. When I first met you, I met you on Southwest 16.
Right.
That's when Aero said, "Could you be the DJ for the show?" And ended up being on the show, doing it once every other week and all that stuff. And that's how all this stuff ended up being where it is today and all the stuff like that, man. And it's awesome, man.
Yeah, Southwest 16 was a jump back. I had PTSD flashbacks. That was lovely. It was fun. Thanks to Aero and everybody bring me into doing that. But it was super, super, super fun.
Yeah, man.
It's hard. People think it's easy. Live is hard. When you pre-record it, it's beautiful. But when you're doing it live, it's like you forget that you gotta do you forget about the commercials, anything you saying is still going on. Because I used to be like, for a minute, I'm like, oh wait, yeah, back to Safari Hip Hop Show, da da da. It was crazy, but it was just, it was a big opportunity to get outlets out there. You know what I mean? And I would just take, at that time I said I'll rent out the cameras and go to like LA for the weekend, go to like Jersey, go for a battle. Because everybody in New Mexico is like, wants to rap, wants like, they don't see it. To grow in the city, one person has to come, and we hope we get that person to come back and make us grow.
Exactly.
But if you have a studio, I have a studio, you have a studio, and we're all in the same radius, it's kind of hard for all of us to eat, you know what I mean? Instead of like, we just this is built one. And studio A, B, C, I got B, D, but we're in the same building, still getting the same. Everybody still comes to one era instead of going like, I gotta go to Aeros and I gotta go up north to Pricks, you know what I mean? And it's just like, and knowing that we can build better at the same time. But it's a lot of hard. When I came in, like I said, when I was started rapping, it was only 4 or 5 groups. I was like, oh, okay, it was pretty cool. And we came in the Wu-Tang era, so we were thinking like we were like the Wu-Tang guys at that time. And we thought nobody can beat us. But then everybody started rapping generation. I was like, you know what? Ain't nobody got a TV show. Ain't nobody doing videos. Let me do that. So I started doing that, but then I wasn't getting the support or the help. Now when I come in and I see like y'all got a whole team I wish we had that there because we could have been growing. You know what I mean? This place could have been bigger than what it is. And I'm always down to help, support. But yeah, besides that, I appreciate how the whole place has turned out to be. You know what I mean? I wish it wasn't controlled and cable-wise where you guys can do your own artistry and do your own art without worrying about what you can say and what you can't do, as long as you're not putting like any harmful or crazy stuff on the air. But anything else, art is a big thing.
And from there, around that time, that's when you're coming in, doing all your music, right? You started your studio. Or what year did you start?
Yeah, so in 2010, I opened the studio for the first time. So he was already on his game, and I'd been sitting back for a while. I used to do music. I was in a group called the Logic MCs, and there was 3 of us. Yeah, and we were around since about '99 too, and then we went all the way to like 2003. Did a few projects, but I got to really like cut my teeth on like engineering and vocals and how to put projects out. And I was on one of the local labels called Hit 'Em Up Productions with J Love. Oh, shit. Yeah, so he used to make all my beats and stuff, and he was doing some things at the time. So, we felt like we were a part of part of the local scene. And after about 2003, I didn't feel like I wanted to keep rapping anymore. I just kind of felt like, I wasn't really saying much, and there's only so many ways you could say you could fry an MC, and then after that, it's just all repetitive, So I wasn't trapping, and I wasn't, doing, all the stuff that was themes in hip hop music at that time. It was just metaphors and
But
know.
you like the feel of the background, the feel of the actual control and saying, well, the real feeling, man.
Yeah. So I got my start in graffiti. So I was kind of like, you know, I grew up in hip hop, you know, and we would just put on, you know, Public Enemy or, you know, Paris. I listened to a lot of Militant stuff back in the day. I just love the beats though, you know.
Yeah.
And then I kind of understood later what they were saying, and you know, and of course, you know, we had the West Coast stuff and NWA and all that. I think the first rap album I heard was LL Cool J, I Need Love. And then I kind of heard.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mine was like, I think mine was KD or Ice Cube, something like that.
Mine was Ice Cube with that. When I was little, I got the one with the. I don't even know what the title is, but it has a dude dead and he has a thing on his toe, and
that's Ice Cube. Death
Oh
certificate.
yeah,
I don't know, but
I think that's when he was.
That's death certificate.
Was that the one
Yeah,
that
Death
he produced
Certificate.
in the East Coast at that time?
He was actually going after Easy on that one.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. Yeah.
I was all
I'm
little,
confused with that
man.
one or the one when he had the lynch mob crew.
My
on.
mom was, you can't get your first CD with Bad Words, and I was like, I'm gonna get that one with Ice Cube, and then I was all on that CD.
There's a pretty dope documentary about that whole history NWA. Well, of course, the movie came out and all that stuff, but
It was a deeper one.
it was called Welcome to Death Row. I think it's on Hulu still, but it goes through all the NWA history and how things came to be and
It's crazy.
why Ice Cube made that album.
Yeah,
and all
for
this
real,
stuff.
He was on one.
Yeah, he was on Ruthless and then he was off. But it was a dope time. So.
Shit, it's all about making money at some point, man. We
Right.
gotta feed the
Hip hop,
family,
right.
man.
Right.
Yeah. So just to go a little bit further in the story. So about 2003, quit rapping, and then I started making beats. And so
How
I
was
was
that
like,
transition?
it was cool because I made a lot of beats for the albums that we did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you've
so I
always
was
been a
already
beat-
making-
Oh, I got you.
I was already making the beats.
You're gonna get that.
and
You already have that feel for it.
yeah, and there was one song. It was called Eraser that I put out, and I had made the beat for it, and it was going pretty hard. And actually, J-Love might have made that beat, but there was a couple that I had made around there too that I got real confident with it. You know, I'll have to ask J-Love about that. But about 2005, I kind of I was making beats, and then I got my equipment stolen from my house because I had a studio at my house, and they broke in, stole my equipment, so I quit making beats and all that.
We'll find you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then after that, I just kind of plotted for 5 years, man. I was just like, what am I gonna do? Like, I want to be in music. I was doing like the corporate thing, and I wasn't really like feeling that, you know. And I was just like, I want a job in like the creative space, you know. I don't know what it is, but I just know I want it to be creative.
Yeah.
And so I started plotting, and I got the idea for the studio and saved up enough money, and I did that in 2010, quit my job.
And it's a badass
And-
studio in the plaza now.
Was this the one at the by the?
Well, this first one I opened in the mall. I was at Cottonwood.
Oh, you're at Cottonwood.
Yeah.
See, that
And
was
on,
good
I,
for.
no, but I just knew about the one over here on Manal.
yeah, see, that was the third studio.
Whoa, that's
That was the third studio, yeah.
Work,
So the
man.
history was I opened on a temporary lease at Cottonwood Mall in 2010.
How did that work?
And, well, it didn't.
Well, how does
So-
studio time work with that? Like, because
Well,
come
at the
night,
time, American Idol was real popping. You know what I mean? So it was really popping. So I was kind of thinking, okay, well, if I can like get this young talent into the studio, then I can just broker everything that I need, and eventually sign some of these people to my label that I was gonna make, and then we can just grow together. And then by that time, I had already built the relationships and know the moves and all that stuff. So that was the plan. And then it was a temporary lease, and I had to report income every month to them.
Oh shoot!
So after the third month, which was my best month, by the way, they gave me a 30-day notice. So I had plugged probably about 20K into the studio, and I had a staff, I had payroll, I had everything going, man, and I lost it all. And so I wasn't kind of expecting to be out so quickly, because that was, the third month was the first month that I was profitable.
Yeah. your first revenue, the actual income.
And they gave me my walking papers, and so I was kind of stuck. I was like, damn, what am I gonna do? So I'm out 20 grand, and I quit my job and all this stuff, and I found a spot over by UNM in the Bricklight district. So over there by Chiba Hut, and at the time, a friend from high school had a tattoo studio down by the way. It's called All in One. Tattoo Delano, if you're watching. And my boy Jam worked over there. Okay. Yeah, so we got one of the little suites over there, and we were there about a year. And then during that time, I had kind of met, some people that, some more relationships in town, people that could move me around to different spaces and stuff like that. Met this lady named Laverne Zubia, and she had something called the Rise Project. And it was basically kind of a small business incubator, in the creative space, and it was really cool. And she kind of linked me up with, the people at Manolan University, and that's when I moved the studio over there. And so we were able to, start out rent-free, then we gradually got a rent, and then, we gradually upgraded, and then, the rest is history after that. So
that's awesome.
How do you feel now? Where you at?
Now I'm in Old Town, and I like it, man. It's a dope vibe. Old Town's, really artsy, and it's really cool. It's the vibe, the energy, everything over there is just so cool. So I enjoy it. You know what I mean? There's certain things I like about every studio. So it just depends on what you specifically are talking about. But I like the studio for sure.
Yeah, I was just saying how energy-wise and everything, you feel much better there, space-wise, creative-wise.
Well, it's a lot safer for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Compared to Manal.
Actually, the energy that we created at University of Manal was, I haven't been yet able to capture it.
Gotcha.
Where I'm at now.
Gotcha.
But it took me, 3-4 years to get it at University of Manal, and I'm only on year 2 over here in Old Town. So
that's cool.
But it's just I had everything dialed in. I had, all the work. We had Radius Radio in the front room.
I really like how it is over there.
LB Johnson and Buck D. They were mine at that time before they even got to TV and the hustle and all this other stuff. And
you had them under your belt.
They were they were over there with me, and we ran an internet radio station called Radius Radio. And that brought so much energy over there to that studio. And then we had the studio.
I like those guys. They're pretty live people.
Yeah. And then when we were there, we got approached about doing TV. And so we were able to come over to public access. And that's kind of, the transition.
Yeah, when I heard about public access being open again, I'm like, it's open again? Who birthed that place up? What? Say word.
Yeah, they're trying to fill the channel with content. So they hit me up, and we came in and we made, 2, 3, 4 shows.
Yeah, that's done.
And that's how we ended up over here at public access. So.
All the rest is history, man. Yeah. All right, well, we're going to take a little break and come back and
bust some
after
flows.
this, and we'll bust some flows and talk a little bit more. We're watching New Mexico Shine.
We went Goa City, yo, we went Pituma, Hatura Namu, Opaka, ho, yo, ho, yo, ho, yo, okay, winge, hapo, ho, yo, ho, yo, ho, yo, okay, winge. Yahoing wending kume wante iwe gimui kipoa iheri ribuyemi tinche kwompi imparei itambe nake ibisharei hey you hanko sawonamu nake uviyum pinta gerina hiami agindibona mavei hijandibona hui uvite juana meni hui 1, 2, say, Heran Kapueno Ami, Heua Isonga Tsurei, Heran Hona, Kuvei, Yo, we went itu ma hatura namu o paaka. Ho, yo, ho, yo, ho, yo. Ofoge, tetsuge, ho, yo, ho, yo, ho, yo, tetsuge.
Yeah, this is Prick Lunatic and Safari. What we're gonna do right now
What?
is a freestyle. The rules of the game of this one is if we don't like the beat, we're just gonna switch on to the next one. I kind of like this beat, but
Go ahead.
do you like this beat or do you want to go to the next one?
It's whatever. Whatever you pick, I could kind of jump onto it and figure out how the energy gonna go. I'm pretty good at
Oh
it.
yeah, I want the best love. What you wanna do when we closing down this town? Alba crazy, this is what we've been jamming. This is the sound that we get down.
Hey, it's Safari from New Mexico. Open up the window, smell the Indo. But I come through in your house too. Don't get mad at me when your whole hold your whole family up in the baby blues. Excuse me, I'm drinking off this pink lemonade. Pass it on to my best friend. Praise the lunatic. Prick Lunatic hits you with the lunatic.
Yeah, it's like we cruising in Vegas, but this shit is going the craziest. Ayy, living this life and I wanna get famous. Today, New Mexico shine, breaking the grind. This is just a freestyle at time. I gotta get more educated than what I'm saying, cause that's the words that I'm playing. Damn.
Hey, I was smoking a lot with my mans though. How'd you wanna know? I used to live in Vegas as a weirdo, drinking down with the winos until my skin turned rougher than a rhino. Headache with it, smoke a weed with it. I'm a new tick, busted off my man with a lunatic.
Lunatic shit when we been doing it.
Hey,
Safari's in the house. We getting this down tonight. Yo, Safari's in the house. Man, we're getting it down tonight. This is jamming. We've been rocking. New Mexico, where you at? Whoa.
Hey.
This is how we roll. Yay! Smoking on that dro. Yeah, that was a freestyle.
freestyle.
We're gonna go to the next beat.
Next beat.
Let's see what the next beat is. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, that was
Oh man, that was cool too.
you pick whatever.
It's the next one. Do you like this one? Whatever you want to do.
I'll wait till the beat drop.
All right.
Hey, New Mexico. Hey, New Mexico.
Yeah, yeah.
We on New Mexico Shine. If you're just tuning in, I'm your boy Safari.
I'm Prick Lunatic.
Prick. Yo, I'm Safari, most knowledgeable. You can find me at your place. Until I know, the one to wanna know, be speaking all the high notes. I spoke to provoke you, do stuff like Dr. Vogue. My mind is sticky, my brain is sticky, my brain is windy. I pass the microphone, my kids make me blindy.
Yeah, a lunatic that been jumping on it, living on it. We smoking up on the chronic when we rolling it in, living this life like we non-touchable. But this game is incredible. New Mexico shining, this day is just rhyming. I'm just sipping on this bitch and just grinding. I'm flowing it, and Safari just knowing it. This is how we gonna get back, man. Why we rolling it?
Hey, we're rolling it from two different islands. My island is crazy cause it's advising for all your eyes and greens. When I smoke is the cantaloupe, pineapple trees you wouldn't wanna see. You been to Jordan? Well, I've been to Jordan. Well, passports still holding, controlling. Now you're provoking me to doing things that you didn't wanna do. Oh my God, see, me and you. Who 101, no knives and Hindu, spiritual mind control. Past the MIC to my man Prick. I'm about to fall on my face.
Man, I almost fell on my face. I don't know how that shit tastes, but the bass rolls and rattles the mind. Yeah, we talk about all of the grind. Man, we smoke on it, we roll on it, we live in the life, we doing this grind. Every time we do New Mexico shine, we're gonna tell you back after these messages. I mean, for real. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Shine, New Mexico shine. You're just tuning in.
I shine. I shine. Bye.
ATL Wings, Flagstaff, Arizona. The best place to get the wings is in Arizona. ATL Wings. Come on by, talk to the manager. It's a great place, great location. You can also order online at atlwings.com. We're also open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. We'll see you there, ATL Wings. This is the best place to stop by when you're going to Las Vegas. Everybody has to go through Flagstaff. Why not take a break here? ATL Wings. Flagstaff, Arizona. Me and Safari make you shine.
Hey, New Mexico time.
New Mexico time.
We'll make you shine.
Safari, ready to bust the grind.
Hey, I make a blind man see what you can't see. Believe me, attack you like Vietnamese under the trees. Hey, I knew a bunch of cats from Seattle. I had to battle, bring the cattle. I was fast like that, to shake your back, just like a rattlesnake. I don't give the fake. I put you in my grass, cook you up with water and gas. Oh, I smoke the grass, so purple, yellow, green, make me wanna think. Hey, meanwhile I go buck fucking wild, like a juvenile, but I'm grown, 45, carry the 45. I've been alive since fucking 95. Believe in it, believe mix my last supper. Fuck you live.
When we rollin' it, that's out of controlling it. This is how New Mexico make you shine. Yo, Safari and Prick Lunatic rollin'. This is how we fucking living life, smoking. We've been chosen to be doing what we do daily. A life we living right here is fucking crazy.
New Mexico.
New Mexico shine.
New Mexico.
New Mexico shine.
New Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexico shine.
Prick and Safari make you shine. Woo!
All you fake niggas will keep you blind. 39 believers.
Yeah, that was a freestyle, man, brother. That was dope. That was so dope, man. I don't want to keep it on an end note and all that. Want to keep everything rolling. Want to talk right here, right now.
Let's get the second sense, man.
We're
shining right now.
We're getting it all in right here.
Let's do it.
Okay. When I first came up into this whole show doing New Mexico Shine, the first episode, I came in and said, hey, this is Southwest 16, and it was like I was mimicking you. And I was like, man, Safari, man, much respect. You're a blessing. And thanks for having me in your world. When I met you at Southwest 16, you're a real fucking G, man. So from
kind of same energy.
So from the question that I have for you is like, you being a hardcore G, doing all these interviews, am I doing a good job, man? Is there any pointers that I need to work on?
No, I mean, I think you're doing good. It's all about having positive energy and bringing the crowd in and controlling the crowd, positive energy, speaking the truth, and enjoying yourself on the mic. That's all it is.
Real life. It's real life. Where can everybody find you at, brother?
So you guys can follow me on this middle finger. No, I'm just joking. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Safari, Diabete, Facebook, Most Knowledge, Instagram. I'm trying to work on putting all the classic Safari's hip hop shows on YouTube. So hopefully here the next month or so I should kind of have everything plugged up. But anytime you can catch me here on the streets, your aisle, anywhere.
Yeah, man, I want to see from here on out on other like shows and stuff. When you have time, I have you as a guest interview and help me out, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you for even inviting me because that means nobody invites me to the broadcast except Southwest 16 and you, so I appreciate you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I had to come. I had to bring the whole village, but
yeah, you got to bring the little guy, man. You got to get him up here, man.
Come here, Safari. The real Safari is like going right here.
Yeah, man.
It's the man here that makes me stress.
Yeah, this is what makes you shine, brother.
We want to say something? Say bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that's what they do, guys.
Yeah, you're watching New Mexico shine. I'm here with Safari and Little Safari, man. Much love and respect.
Studio 579 or 519. Public access, classic, old school to new school. 514?
519.
519. Forgive me.
Yeah,
519.
519.
Downtown. Beautiful city.
Yes, New Mexico. This is New Mexico Shine. Subscribe, it gives us muscle. Much love.
This is New Mexico Shine. We'll see you next time.